Sandbagger log 2016-06-16, the Wawao. I'm with the Hudson Bay Project crew today, and we're walking south to a place called the Wawao to look for eider duck nests in the colony there. Rocky and Mike stayed back to fly the UAV to the eider colony to the west of camp.
2, 1.
And the crew from UND is headed out with me to see what we can see. I remember Rocky telling us when he learned what the word Wawao meant. It's a Cree word, and the woman who explained it to him, he said, yeah, this is our language, it means egg. Wawao means egg. If you thought about that and asked her, well, what kind of egg? And she kind of paused and said, the kind that hatches.
I don't know how well. And I'll give him one more. Hatch membranes for Sam. He can sort them later. So we have a nest where the goslings have hatched. Yeah, so you see all these little membranes in here. You can usually tell the difference between a depredated nest versus a hatch nest based on if the membrane is still kind of stuck to the egg and it's still a little kind of like that yolky material. And what we're doing is, for some of the molecular work we're going to do later, we're just going to try and extract DNA. That should be within here for the offspring. The mom should be in this, which is the eggshell. So we're collecting both of those.
Ready to go? Susan, copy, Sam. I was just gonna ask, do you guys want us to keep moving to the east a little bit, or should we?
So I'd say let's all just kind of bounce together here, down around these islands, and then as we get stuff, you stop at one, we'll keep going, and just kind of follow each other that way. Make sure as we get down here, the willows will get taller. One person's constantly got their head up. Yep. Okay? Just looking. Guys,
be loud, keep your head on the swivel, stay close. Hey there! Come here! How's it going?
The reason you gotta be careful in the willows is because you don't want to stumble across a bear who doesn't see you. Most bears are gonna run when they see us coming, but if we turn the corner of the willows and startle one that's sleeping, you never know what might happen.
grab the membranes while you're there, but just do it quickly. Just grab them and then get away from there to light up your stuff.
This will be 43. Excuse me, bud. I'm sorry. I know there's 4 of you, so there should be 4 shells. Can you tuck them up a little bit? Yeah, so I got 4. I'll tuck them in. They don't run away. Okay, let's go. Yeah. We sampled as quick as we could so that the 2 can get back on their nest and keep them warm. I think that's them right there. What are you trying to do?
Is Tanner a good partner for doing this kind of work?
Absolutely not. All he does is screw around. Can't get him to do anything serious. And look at him right now, he's got his pants halfway around his ankles. If I had to summarize Tanner in 2 words, absolutely useless. Nothing, no. I would consider us friends.
Can I ask you when we're dropping cameras?
Yeah. Oh, they got an eider nest?
Sure do.
Try your luck on that, and if not, go for a while, and then that's just all we have.
So what's going on now?
I don't even see any eiders in here, so I would think we'd still see at least a couple males. Any signs, Chris? No eggs?
No. Let's work it this way and see if that goes back that way.
Okay. Tally forward.
What is that?
I'd never experienced anything like that moment. Sam and Tanner approached that snow goose nest in the Wawao, and they scared the birds off. They were sitting nearby. There was also an eider nearby who was just kind of being distracting out in the middle, so she must have been protecting her nest, which must have been nearby. That one that's flapping in the water behind Sam.
That brown one?
Yeah.
That's the eider. She's pretending that she has a broken wing so that we want to chase after her instead of the other nest.
Wow. But while she was sitting there, the snow geese, who were really mad at us, started running her off. This eider's like, leave me out of it.
Look at they're chasing the eider. The eider. Look at that negative.
And then behind all them, I saw a pair of Canada geese, and they had little goslings with them, and they were just trying to cross the lagoon. And in the background, the UND crew walking by, and they got all the way across. I think it was the male who was calling them out, saying, "Follow me, follow me," and the female holding on to them, just waiting by the goslings so they're okay. And you could see the gulls swooping down, and there was just so much going on. I couldn't believe I was a part of that whole moment.
I wonder if, think his microphone could pick up the chipping?
I got this little island here.
Hurry up, they're pipping.
They can hear it.
Yeah, you can hear them.
You hear it in there? See it.
Huh?
No one's
Yeah, dude.
You can hear just tapping in there. Yeah. Mostly birch. So when they're pipping like this, they're still developing all the way until they break all the way out of the shell. A little sliver, because that's all Sam really needs. And that shouldn't hurt anything.
Membraneless shell.
Yep. I can get you just a little more. There's another good piece here that I can get.
Just a little bit.
There you go. Now I can really see them.
They're hideous.
There it is.
Yeah, they aren't pretty when they first come out.
Oh, they're all wet.
We'll roll that little guy over.
Yep.
See how that guy is.
We're eating lunch over here.
Oh yeah, you know, this tape job here to hold up my socks just worked wonderfully.
Where'd that hand go? Does anyone want a carrot? I got 3. Okay.
Hop up on that little island in front of you. Okay, are we just gonna come through the willows after this one then? I think this one we just came from a little bit ago.
I found the gulls!
Just walk towards Sam and Tanner, that's where we're gonna head.
Gull NATO has found us again. We're in the middle of the Gull NATO! They're in the eye of the storm! Gulls are down! Getting closer!
That's a 5.
A 5er?
Yep.
Broke the surface.
So you see how it kind of breaks the surface a little bit, but it's still up and down. So that means it's a 5. If it was up and it was kind of at an angle or something like that, that would mean it's more towards a stage 6.
Are there just not many eiders down there or not many nesting?
Folks, haven't seen many eiders.
Well, I'm guessing that if the eiders left, the gulls probably went with them.
Yep, we've definitely found a lot of snow geese though.
My recollection is there were not very many snow geese down there in the past. That would be an interesting switch.
Yeah, we've GPSed most everything we've come across, and Sam's gotten a nice sample out of it.
Give us a shout when you're heading home.
Will do, thanks, Rock.
I've got a nest over here.
Eider?
10 eider, 6 eggs.
Okay, I'm coming your way.
Do it!
You guys take care. This is Nestor 2 standing by.